What on earth?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Hudson. Just wanted the paper.
Well, the master's read it. And with the ladyship out on a call, surely I can be allowed 5 minutes rules.
It's for Miss Elizabeth, Mr. Hudson.
Miss Elizabeth? And what does she want with the Times newspaper?
She wants to see the business bit about stocks and shares and that.
Oh, absolute nonsense. Another of her crazies, I suppose. What'll it be next?
Football, perhaps? Chelsea for the cup?
There is no cause for you to be impertinent, Rose. Off you go now.
I got it.
Oh, good. Kaffirs, lively but unreliable. Nervous profit-taking eroded their true values. A bullish sentiment prevailing in American rails. Some operators burnt their fingers in Vulcan oil. Oh, I'm afraid that's me. Beware of dabbling in Vulcan oil, Rose.
I'm sure I don't know what you see in all that. It sounds like a foreign language to me.
It is. Mr. Karakin is teaching it to me.
Oh? Thought you said you didn't like him.
No, I don't exactly like him, but he has got a sort of animal magnetism. And he is being very helpful about my investments. Great Aunt Mary left me a few shares, and it's most important that I understand all about the city so that I can make money on them.
I'd have thought you had enough of that already.
Oh, no, Rose, not half enough. Not of my own. Without money, I'll stay trapped here in the fond embrace of my family until I just fade away into nothingness. I've got to escape.
You don't have such a bad life.
But I'm so useless. I'm so bored. I have a horrible life.
What about me, then?
You've got a job to do, Rose. How I envy you.
It's yours any time you like, Miss Lizzie.
You don't see how lucky you are.
No, I don't. Your frogged sealskin, Miss Elizabeth?
I mean, when you've cleaned and dusted the morning room...
And the drawing room and the stairs, changed the linen seat...
You can say to yourself proudly, I, Rosebuck, have done all this by myself. Gosh, look at the time. I must rush or I'll be late. Mr. Karakin likes punctuality.
From what I've heard of him, that's not what all he likes. You mark my words. He'll want his pound of flesh.
Rose, sometimes you really are rather a goose.
I will not go.
Margot, please. You were not asked here in the first place, and I thought we had agreed that it was wiser not to meet again.
I can't do without you.
You've managed to do without my 4 or 5 predecessors.
Oh, what a vile, cruel thing to say. After all I've done for you. Without me, you wouldn't exist. Socially, I mean.
And without me, you and your husband would be bankrupt, instead of very comfortably off indeed. It was a mutually convenient arrangement, and it is now over.
Oh, don't say that, please.
I do say that. There's my visitor now. Please go.
I shall wait for you in the bedroom.
You will not.
So I've been replaced already.
If you don't go immediately, I shall telephone your husband.
Good day, madam.
Can I see Mr. Gray?
It will be necessary to wait a bit. I will be serving you.
Dirty little Jew boy.
Mrs. Kerbridge. My dear Mrs. Kerbridge.
Who was that?
Another lady seeking advice.
You have a lot of ladies seeking advice.
Of course. There's safety in numbers. And I always try to please.
She didn't look very pleased to me.
Can you blame her? Your youthful beauty would make the moon herself pale with envy.
I've done the nose trick. Very ill-mannered to make a lady laugh when she's drinking champagne.
My humble apologies. Well, you haven't done so badly this week. East Rand Central made a nice spurt.
But what about Balkan oil and our poor Ploesti concessions?
I sold on Tuesday. We can buy them back again when they hit the bottom. Unfortunately, the market is very nervous at the moment. If only the Conservatives had won the election.
Oh, Father and Mother were désolé, of course, but I thought they did rather well. After all, the Liberals only have a tiny majority now.
Oh, that's still dangerous with that terrible little Welshman in the cabinet.
I think he's rather funny. Did you read what he said about dukes? A fully equipped duke costs as much to keep up as 2 dreadnoughts, and dukes are just as great a terror, and they last longer.
All the same, Lloyd George and Churchill are spending more on unemployment insurance than they are on rearmaments. They're pacifists at heart.
But Father says the Tories have been able to force the government to rearm the Turkish Navy.
Does he indeed?
Well, that should help our Ploesti concessions.
Yes, he didn't say who had got the contract.
I don't think so.
Could it be Armstrong's?
Armstrong's? What are they?
You know, I think it's very fortunate for this country that people like your father and your grandfather have always had such a say in defense matters.
You seem to have studied the history of my family.
Oh, I like to know the form before I place a bet.
Are you betting on me?
I may. I've always found the combination of beauty and high birth very attractive.
Snob.
Of course. My father was an Armenian carpet merchant.
I may be an earl's granddaughter, but I'm not beautiful.
De gustibus nil disputandum.
Anyway, beauty's only sin deep.
Not original. I, too, read the Westminster Gazette.
Do you know, I think my parents might almost approve of you. Would you like to meet them?
I would like to meet them, but they wouldn't approve of me.
How do you know?
Well, because they would think, as you thought when you first met me, that I was a dirty foreign Jew, my hands soiled with filthy lucre, trying to ingratiate myself with them. And they would be right, except for the fact that I'm not actually a Jew. And they would immediately jump to the conclusion that I had my cunning, predatory eye on their daughter.
You're being absurd.
Oh, I'm not. They would be right again. That mouth. Those gray, green eyes. Where your hair grows off your forehead, I find them strangely disturbing.
Rose said you'd want your pound of flesh.
Rose, not without a thorn, but percipient.
Julius, I have a daughter.
Lots of married ladies have daughters.
But she's not my husband's child. She was a mistake.
We won't make any mistakes. Elizabeth.
Morning, Miss Elizabeth.
The light of all the love in the world seemed to flood the lady's face.
She bent over and kissed him, and smoothed his cheek with her velvet cheek. She moved so that her curly lashes might touch his bare neck. Shh. Then a madness of tender caressing seized her. She purred, as a tiger might have done, while she undulated like a snake. She touched him with her fingertips. She kissed his throat. His wrists. The palms of his hands. His eyelids, his hair.
Yeah.
Strange, subtle kisses, unlike the kisses of women. And often between her purrings, she muttered love words in some strange, fierce language of her own. Carissima, Liebchen, Tovarich.
Janikros.
What?
It's an Armenian love word.
Ah. Janikros!
Where did you get that trashy nonsense?
From your bookcase, presumably left here by one of your other ladies. Well, you can hardly deny there were others.
No, I don't. But never one like you.
Poof, I wonder how many times these Walter heard that old lie.
Never. I swear it.
Oh, you are a joke when you're serious. But I don't blame them, those other ladies. You are utterly adorable.
And you are ticklish.
No, don't, please.
And I begin to wonder.
Oh.
Your parents? Or do you often do this?
You are medium peasant. Oh, Rose will make it all right. Rose is a brick.
You really trust Rose?
I think she's the only person in this whole wide world I really do trust.
AI, Mr. Hudson.
Oh, thank you, Rose. Oh, Rose, I am informed by the kitchen that Miss Elizabeth hasn't touched her breakfast.
No, Mr. Hudson, she isn't feeling very peckish. Just a little upset.
Apparently Mrs. Curbridge isn't feeling quite herself, my lady, and she's spending the morning in bed.
I should go see the doctor. Well, I'll go up and see her.
Oh, Rose also mentioned that Mrs. Curbridge was having a wee nap just at the moment, my lady.
Oh, well, that's the best cure there is.
My lady. Good morning, sir.
Morning, Hudson. Not going out, are you?
No, what?
Geoffrey Dillon wants to see both of us.
I don't think why me.
Something about your father's will. He's due at 11:30.
I don't know where that man of mine hides all my cravats.
Why don't you ask him to come in and show you?
Now, Elizabeth, that would hardly be
I'm
right.
sure he wouldn't mind.
Really, child, you have no sense of propriety.
Oh, come back to me. Forget the dull old city for just one day.
You don't seem to understand. The market has already been open for over an hour. I've missed one important meeting already. And the Cafe's console's dividend is being declared in an hour.
Hell, disaster. Think of all those lively but unreliable cafeteers running wild all over the floor of the stock exchange without you there to calm them. I know. I will come to the city with you. One moment I shall be a bear, growling and snarling and pulling down Kaffers and consoles and foreign rails by the million with my sharp, ruthless claws. And the next moment I shall be a bull, charging in among all those jobbers and brokers and stuffy old top-hatters, tossing portfolios of equities and industrials high in the air with one flick of my gilt-edged torch.
Goodbye, Elizabeth. Loris will look after you.
Can I come back?
Of course, my darling.
Tonight?
Yes, not too early. Up 6.
Now, under the terms of your father's will, of which I am the executor, the principal beneficiary is your brother Hugo, the present Lord Southwell.
Yes, of course.
Your mother has been amply provided for, and you yourself, in effect, received your legacy under the terms of your marriage settlement. I should explain that the bulk of the estate, the land situated in Wiltshire, the freehold property in London and Bristol, the heirlooms, pictures, furniture, etc., belonging to the family, are entailed on your brother and his heirs, and are not therefore realizable for the payment of death duties, which, I'm sorry to say, are considerable, owing to the new and, I'm bound to say, punitive legislation introduced by the present Chancellor.
Oh, that thief, Lloyd George.
Quite. In a codicil to his will, your father laid it upon me as a trust that the estate should be handed over free of all debt, so that on his succession to the earldom, Lord Ashby should be clear of all financial embarrassment.
We all know Hugo's in debt.
Over £100,000.
What?
I have to raise a great deal of money, quickly and in cash. Now, there are 17 leasehold properties, all here in Westminster, purchased by your father, Lady Marjorie, in 1872, and not within the entail. I shall be forced to put them on the market immediately. This house is among them. I thought you should be acquainted with this fact at once.
You mean you're going to sell this house?
The remaining 60-odd years of the lease.
But my father meant me to have this house for my lifetime. He's often told me so. You can't sell it.
I'm afraid I can and must. His assurance to you, though I'm sure it was sincere at the time, is not reflected in his will, nor was his intention incorporated in your marriage settlement.
I'm sure if we pay Hugo a proper rent, he'll agree to let us go on living here.
Yes, I'll talk to him when he gets back from Canada.
Elusive as your brother is apt to prove, I have been able to contact him while he was staying in a town called Calgary for some cattle show. He will not be returning before the summer, and he has accepted my suggestions in their entirety.
Then I shall also contact him immediately.
As you will. Naturally, you will be offered first refusal on the purchase of the lease.
For how much?
On the open market, it should realize some £5,600.
£5,600? We shall have to pay for it out of my wife's marriage settlement.
Not unless you make application to break the trust, which I, as a trustee, should strongly oppose. As you very well know, Richard, the capital is settled on your 2 children, though, of course, Lady Marjorie, you receive the interest during your lifetime.
What would you advise, Sir Geoffrey?
In this matter, I am acting on behalf of the Southwold estate. It would be most improper, not to say unethical, for me to offer advice of any kind. I must be on my way. I am sorry to bring you news which I realize can hardly be agreeable, but I have my duty to do.
Oh, Hudson, please show Sir Geoffrey out. Yes, sir.
Perhaps you care to consider the matter and let me know your decision within, say, 2 weeks? Goodbye, Richard.
Goodbye.
If there's no other way, we'll just have to raise the money, that's all. Don't you agree?
I think it best, until we've given some thought to this, not to mention it to the children. Or the servants.
I'm so happy, Rose. I'm sorry I've shocked you, but I've never been so happy ever before in my whole life. I'm tingling all over with happiness, and I don't feel the tiniest pang of remorse or guilt or... Oh, don't go, Rosie. You're the only person I can talk to.
Am I? What about him, then?
He laughed when I told him about you saying he'd want his pound of flesh.
I'm sure he did.
I wonder why bodies are so important. He says there can be no real love until 2 bodies are joined together in perfect union.
Is that what you're going to tell your parents?
Oh, they mustn't know, Rose.
How do you think
And
I'm
none of
gonna
the other servants. Oh, not that they could ever find out.
Oh, that's what her ladyship thought, but we all knew about her and the captain.
What did you say, Rose?
Nothing.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Tell me. I've told you my secrets. Now you tell me yours. Rose?
Where's Elizabeth?
She's not down yet. Apparently she's not feeling very well.
What again? I hope there's nothing really wrong with that girl.
Oh, I think it's just, well, she's very highly strung.
So we haven't worried enough.
She's been
with her.
through a lot.
Of course she's been through a lot, but whose fault is that? Not ours, surely.
It's no good bringing all that up. We've got to go on helping her.
I'm sorry, I thought we were. We provide food and lodging for her and her child, not to speak of nanny and nursery maid. We pay her husband a reasonable pension to keep him happy, and I still pay her allowance. Well, in spite of the fact that she's married, 23, has capital of her own, and I... Morning, Elizabeth.
Good morning, Mother. Good morning, Father.
How are you feeling, darling? A little better?
What? Oh, yes, much better. Thank you, Mother. It was just a... I don't quite know what it was.
The luncheon is served, my
Thank
lady.
you, Hudson. There we are. Come along.
Father, I want to ask you something.
Yeah?
When we help the Turks to build their lovely new navy, who do you think is going to get the contract?
What an extraordinary question. Well, since you want to know, I feel fairly sure it'll go to Armstrong's.
It is Armstrong!
You're brilliant. Now, don't take off your coat. We're going out.
Where? What for?
Oh, I think you deserve a present.
A present? What sort of a present do you need?
Oh, very special sort of present.
Tell, please.
Oh, no. Come and see for yourself.
Well, it's a hat shop.
Yes, I bought it as an investment, together with what I'm assured is a very competent staff.
They're rather dull old hats.
Yes, that's what I thought.
What's it called?
Whatever you like.
Whatever I like.
It's yours, if you want it.
Of course I want it. I adore hats. I've always adored hats. Oh, Julius, I can't believe it.
Paint it any color you like. Choose whatever hats you like.
Oh, you are a darling. I shall make it the smartest, the chicest, the Frenchest hat shop in London. Is it really a present?
Shall we say a loan?
A hat shop? Darling, how quite extraordinary.
Sounds great fun. Whatever gave you the idea?
I happened to meet someone who offered me the job, and I do need something to do.
Yes,
I'll be back in time to see the baby in the evenings, and I'll have half a day a week and every weekend.
it's just that I've never thought of...
Your daughter running a hat shop.
You're out of date, my dear. It's all the fashion to have a shop these days.
Where is your shop, darling?
It's just off Brook Street.
Brook Street, on Bon Quartier.
Oh.
What's it called?
I haven't really thought.
You haven't thought.
They're letting me rename it to give it a new sort of fresh look. What do you think of Madame Lisette?
Well, I really don't know, darling. I've never had to name a hat shop.
What about Paris modes? Mode de Paris.
No, it must be Madame something. They always are.
What about, Madame Yvonne? There's French for you.
Madame.
I know what made you think of that. When I first met your father in Paris, he had a dreadful common girlfriend called Yvonne.
She was the daughter of a minister.
She was still common, and she had dyed hair.
Well, I admit I did better.
I should hope so.
Father's dreadful common girlfriend shall be immortalized. Madame Yvonne, it is.
Can I help you, madam?
Well, I read about this place in the sketch. It's all very nice and modern, I must say, like it said. And now I want something really nice from Paris. Let's try that one. I don't mind paying if it's the right thing. That's what my husband always says. You've got to pay for quality.
Oh, now we could make a good copy of that one. I know a buyer who has some wonderful feathers, really very cheap.
Wouldn't it be easier just to go to Paris and buy half a dozen of each?
Oh, no, madame. I mean, the prices they charge are ruinous. Some people go over and just buy one as a model to copy.
Is that allowed?
Well, who's to stop it? I mean, only 1 in 100 hats sold in London is actually made in France. The important thing is that the customers think they are.
And can say they are to their friends.
Of course. You know, Madame, we should be thinking about Ascot.
Ascot in February?
Look, we've got a customer. Just watch and listen, Madame. Keep yourself in reserve for the coup de grace.
Oh, if you ask me, I look a bit like an old hayrick.
Perhaps something a little more important, Madame. Ah. Un peu plus important. Lady Ripon chose one in this style only this morning.
Oh, well, if Lady Ripon's got one, I don't want
but
the same...
of course not in the same material.
Oh.
Now, let me see. Perhaps a bow here and enriched with some pink feathers.
Oh, that's more like it, eh?
Charming.
It's for our do. Well, it's a housewarming, really. We've just got a big place in the country. And I've had maples do it throughout, and all the gentry are coming. Oh, yes. That goes nicely with my sables.
Yes, indeed.
There's not many ladies got nicer sables than these. My husband, Sir Albert Spenny, you'll have heard of him, no doubt. He was knighted in the last year's honours list. He don't stint me for nothing.
Madame Yvonne.
Oh.
Lady Spenny,
Well, what do you think of it, Madame Yvonne?
Oh, it's perfect for the big occasion.
I'll take it. Now, how much?
5.5 guineas.
Oh. Well, it's stylish, there's no doubt of that.
It's straight from Paris.
Make it pounds for cash, and I'll wear it.
Very well. Suzanne, would you wrap Lady Spennylove's hat?
Oh, thank you. Do you know I'd have taken you for a lady anywhere?
Well, I suppose I am one, really.
Well, fancy waiting on other ladies when you've got your girls.
I don't tie veils for everyone, Lady Spenny-love, only important customers.
I must talk to you, Madame, when you have a moment.
Would you excuse me?
Well, that's all right. We'll manage.
Suzanne, look after Lady Spenny-love.
That customer who's just come in, she's been sued by every milliner in London. Owes hundreds. In my last place, we took her to court and were granted judgment, but we never saw a penny, and never will. So, Madame, whatever you do, don't give her credit.
I think I know her.
Mrs. Descourt. Oh, so sorry to keep you waiting, Madame.
This one's really too hideous, but I'll take the other 4. If you'll kindly have them sent round to my address. You do know it, I think.
Oui, Madame. But I'm afraid in this establishment we do not allow customers credit.
And who's in charge of this establishment?
Madame Yvonne.
I am informed you don't allow customers credit.
That is correct, madam.
Well, then very soon you will have no customers. I happen to know who owns this shop. I think an exception can be made.
I am in charge. And I'm sorry, I cannot give you credit, madam. Excuse me, but you...
Aren't you the Bellamy girl?
Yes, madam. Mrs. Descourt,
Madame...
She's stolen that hat.
Her own has 7 feathers. Properly dressed, they're worth far more than the one she's taken. She won't get them back till she's paid the bill, which is never.
You're very clever, mademoiselle.
You have to be, Madame, to survive in this business.
Well, I never thought the day would come in my time when a member of this family would go into trade.
Oh, it's considered quite respectable these days, Mr. Hudson.
In my opinion, it's yet another manifestation of the slackness in moral values that has been spreading over this country like a malignant disease during this present reign. The scum of the earth, having possessed themselves of their ill-gotten gains in the slaughterhouses of Chicago and the back streets of Johannesburg, come to this country and receive the homage of society. They even buy their way into the drawing rooms of the families of our ancient aristocracy. Morning room. Lady Marjorie has a caller.
I'm so sorry to have been the bearer of such unpleasant news.
Not at all. It was very good of you to take the trouble to call.
If I had a daughter myself, I know how distressed I should be. The man really is an absolute outsider. Peter and I...
Quite. Hudson, Mrs. Descourt is leaving. Goodbye, Mrs. Descourt.
Goodbye, Lady Marjorie.
I've been to see Evans at the bank. There's not a hope in hell of raising that money. I think it's absolutely monstrous, Hugo, treating you like this, his own sister.
Probably couldn't help it.
Well, of course he could help it. The price of this house means nothing to him, nothing at all. He'd happily lose that amount in one evening playing cards. He's thoughtless, that's his trouble, always has been.
It's no good getting cross about it.
No.
After all, we're very lucky to have lived free all these years. We'll just have to use some capital.
No, we can't touch your marriage settlement. I really think Dylan might have done something about that. Are you listening, Marjorie?
I'm sorry.
And there's not that much of our own left to play with. It's been dwindling away at quite an alarming rate these last few years.
Surely we could borrow something other than from the bank?
Only at an extremely high rate of interest, which I simply can't afford. Marjorie, we must find somewhere cheaper to live.
Do you really think that'll be necessary?
Yes, I do.
Where?
Well, some very nice squares in Paddington.
Oh, no, Richard. Not north of the park.
Chelsea?
Well, only hooligans and artists live in Chelsea.
Kensington.
I had a governess once lived in Kensington. Dear, how depressing.
Yes, I'm afraid it is. Who was your caller?
A woman called Mrs. Descourt.
Oh, of course. I thought I recognized the face. I believe she gives poor Peter Descourt the hell of a time. She was hailing a cab. Quite extraordinary.
She came to tell me that Elizabeth is living with a man called Julius Karakin.
Do you really think that's true? She's a dreadful gossip.
Why should she bother to lie about it?
I don't know. I believe the Descourts have been running this Karakin fellow for all they're worth. They haven't got a bean.
Apparently he's quite beyond the pale, a foreign commerciant straight from the gutter.
Better the gutter than suburbia.
It's not a joke, Richard. I imagine there's been some sort of bust-up with this woman, and she's hell-bent on revenge. If Elizabeth has to misbehave, why can't she choose someone of her own class?
I suppose it's bound to get around.
If you hired the town crier, you couldn't do better than Margot Descourt.
Oh, I'm so sorry, madame. I'm afraid we are closed.
No, it's quite all right. I've just come to see my daughter, Mrs. Curbridge.
Oh, I'm ever so sorry.
Thank you so much. Elizabeth.
Mother! Darling, how lovely to see you. Oh, I wish you'd come earlier. Let me show you everything.
Elizabeth, who does this shop belong to?
Why do you want to know that?
Because I do. Your father and I have heard a rumor.
Oh, it's that Descourt woman, I might have guessed.
I don't happen to like or trust or believe Mrs. Descourt.
But you listened to her gossip.
I had no choice, nor will the rest of London in a few days.
This shop belongs to Mr. Julius Karakin, and I am his mistress. Or, as Mrs. Descourt might have put it, his kept woman, as she was before me. But I expect you've guessed all that already. Because you don't know him, you think he's a common little foreign upstart businessman, and dishonest at that. Because I know him, I can tell you that he's funny and intelligent and generous, and as much of a gentleman as any of your friends, and I've never been so happy in my life. I knew that you and Father wouldn't approve of him. That's why I didn't tell you about him. Look, you better come inside. Oh, don't worry, Mother. You needn't look over your shoulder. He's not about to pounce on you from the shadows. He's not coming this evening. He's got a dinner or something.
Don't you see? He's just a climber. He's using you.
Of course. I'm using him. We're very frank about it.
You could never marry him, darling.
No. That's a definite asset in both our eyes.
Don't you see what damage it'll do?
Oh, you mean to you? To the family escutcheon? I should have thought that after all my previous misdemeanors, there was hardly a square inch left for me to blot. Or is it dent?
Oh, Elizabeth, please be serious. It's yourself you're damaging. Your whole future. You'll become an outcast. You'll lose all your
Perhaps I shall discover who my real friends are.
You won't be received in society. You won't be able to go anywhere ever again.
Oh, if you mean set my foot on the squadron lawn or strut about like a bedraggled peahen in the royal enclosure at Ascot, I shall be delighted.
Of course I didn't.
And the thought of spending endless weekends making polite conversation with the hunters and shooters makes me positively groan with boredom.
But, darling, if you ever wanted to get married again...
You've just said it, Mother. I'm unmarriageable. By an unfortunate accident, I have a child by another man, and my husband knows about it. While we keep his mouth shut with a comfortable pension, do you think Lawrence is going to give me grounds to divorce? Why should he? And if I ask him to divorce me, I would be just as much a scarlet woman as I am now. The only hope of getting free seems to be to go out and shoot him. Oh, Lawrence's head would make a nice trophy. I wonder how many points he had.
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, don't you see, Mother? I'm trapped. Do you want me to sit at home forever and wither away till I'm a bitter old maid like Princess Victoria? It's all so unfair. If I were a man, it wouldn't matter a bit. Uncle Hugo spent his whole life seducing every woman in sight, and everyone thinks he's a hell of a fellow. But I get pilloried because I go to bed with a man that I like very much.
I know, but you should try to discipline yourself, darling. Hundreds of women are in the same position.
They're miserable. I'm happy. Anyway, perhaps they don't feel as I do. Why doesn't somebody tell girls about their bodies?
You learn about that sort of thing naturally when you're married.
Advice to an English maiden on her marriage bed? Shut your eyes, grit your teeth, and rule Britannia.
Don't be vulgar.
I didn't learn anything on my marriage bed.
I know, darling. Your father and I know what you've been through, and of course we want you to be happy. But this is just it's a silly infatuation.
You're so much more beautiful than I am.
Nonsense.
And attractive. Haven't you ever had an infatuation?
I've never given way to a mere indulgence.
Was Captain Hammond not a mere indulgence?
How on earth do you know about Captain Hammond?
Rose told me. She didn't mean to. It was just an accident. It just slipped out. And it wasn't just Rose. All the servants knew. Don't you see? We're the same sort of people, really.
I'm not very proud of my friendship with Charles Hammond. But I stopped in time. I realized what a lot I had to lose.
I have nothing to lose that I care about.
Your self-respect.
I think I've gained that.
I never let it become a scandal. I stuck to the rules.
Oh, your rules. What hypocrisy. So long as nobody knows about it, it's all right.
That's just what Charles said.
Did he? I'd like to have met him.
He's dead.
You were lucky you had such loyal servants and such a devoted husband.
Your father doesn't know about it. He must never know.
Oh, I won't tell him. But I bet he did know. Father's deep. He doesn't miss much. But he'd never do anything to hurt you.
I know. Elizabeth, do something for me. I've brought the car with me. Come home with me.
If you will receive Julius, give him a chance.
No, not in any circumstances. It wouldn't do, darling.
You'd best wash your hands of me, Mother. You'd be much happier. God help us.
It's a great pity you had to have a disagreement with your mother.
Oh, we're always disagreeing. We're like that. It's no good not being honest, is it?
Perhaps not, but it's easy enough to break a bridge, and it takes a long time to build it again.
If you'd heard the things she said about you, she doesn't even know you.
It's quite usual.
Well, it shouldn't be. Why are people always so beastly?
But people like me, it's quite understandable.
No, it isn't. It isn't in the least understandable. Don't be so reasonable.
But I am reasonable. People like your mother, all her class of persons, they are frightened and a little jealous of us. They see us as a threat to what Lord Northcliffe's young men are pleased to call the bastions of privilege. Our success in commerce is beginning to give us an influence in the running of the country, and they see us as a threat to their absolute power over government, over society, something which they have come to regard as theirs, absolutely, by some divine right. That's why they pretend that anyone who works in commerce and makes money must be unclean and untouchable. They don't believe it, of course, but it's a way of protecting their bastions.
It's all nonsense.
Of course. Look, there's Rose.
May I help you, mademoiselle?
I was just looking...
Rose! Oh, lovely to see you.
Come in. Now, you know Mr... Oh, yes, of course you do.
How do you do, sir?
Hello, Rose.
I've got to talk to you, please, Miss Elizabeth.
Oh, it's quite all right, Rose.
Well, it looks like we've got to leave 165.
Got to leave the house? Why?
Oh, well, I've only got it from Mr. Hudson so far, but he says your uncle, Lord Ashby, I should say Lord Southwold, says your parents have got to buy the lease. Or something. And your pa says they can't afford it. And there've been lawyers there and everything.
How incredible.
They've been out all morning looking at houses in Kensington.
Can you see Mother in Kensington?
Well, there must be something in it, and that's the fact. Because Mr. Hudson had us all in for a lecture about tightening our belts, wasting not and wanting not. And I may be going to lose my housemaid. And Mr. Watkins is worried they might sell the rolls. And Mrs. Bridges is in a terrible state because they've cut her cream to 2 pints a day. She's talking about retirement and boarding houses by the sea and that. I think you ought to come home, Miss Elizabeth.
Yes, Rose, so do I. Look, while I pack a few things, you go and choose a hat for yourself.
Oh,
anyone you like.
No, Miss Elizabeth, I can't.
Of course you can. I want to give you one. Mademoiselle? Oui, madame. This is a friend of mine, Miss Buck.
Bonjour.
I want her to choose any hat in the shop that she likes.
Of course, madame. Miss Buck, please.
I must go back. You do see that, Julius. I must rush back with Rose.
Yes, you must go, but not rush. We live our lives in a series of rushes, like the infant Moses.
It's not original. I, too, read the Westminster Gazette.
As I imagine Mr. Hudson would say, more haste, less speed. Now, let's just think about it very carefully. Like Rose is thinking about that hat.
I see from your letter that you don't wish to make an offer for the lease of this house.
That is correct. Quite simply, we can't afford it.
You are quite sure? There's still time to change your mind. In that case, I have a purchaser.
Already?
Oh, yes, indeed. A very good property at a very good price. Soon snapped up.
How soon do we have to give...
Vacant possession?
Yes, vacant possession.
I'm not sure that that will be necessary now.
What on earth do you mean?
I took the liberty of bringing the prospective purchaser with me.
I was eavesdropping at the keyhole. It's me!
Elizabeth, Now, if this is some sort of elaborate game, I'm going to be very...
honestly, Father, the house is to be mine.
She knows she can't touch the marriage settlement money.
It's a present from Julius.
Elizabeth, you can't possibly let him.
But you can't stop him, Mother. Can she, Sir Geoffrey?
The deed of gift is already being drafted.
And I am going to give it to you. I know how much you love this house, and so do I, and so does James, and think of all the money you've spent on me over the years, and Lucy. But it's the least I can do to try and repay you a little.
I don't know what to say. I really don't. I'll have to speak to your father about it.
Well, don't be too long, or I shall let it to somebody else.
Richard, we can't possibly accept.
Now, just a moment, dearest. Just a moment. Geoffrey, are you quite sure this is all right?
Mr. Karakin has already put down a deposit and is quite ready to complete, assigning the lease by deed of gift to Mrs. Kirkridge.
Sir Geoffrey, what sort of man is he?
Very agreeable, very able. One of the most able men in the city of London, I'm told, and becoming a very rich one.
You got along with them all right, did you?
My dear Richard, in my profession it would be unwise not to get along all right with a very able, rich man. And if I may say so, he's the sort of man who could be very useful to the Conservative Party in the future. Very useful indeed.
Well, Rose, I must say I find it all very peculiar. Very peculiar indeed. Still, it's not our place to question the family's financial arrangements. We should thank God for small blessings.
Small blessings? It's a bloody great big blessing.
Yes, quite. The front door. And Rose, you must bring up the tea directly. Those were her ladyship's orders.
Do try some of Mrs. Bridges' seed cake, Julius. It's absolutely scrumptious.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you were able to visit us, Mr. Karakin.
The pleasure is mutual, Lady Marjorie, may I assure you.
I wonder if you'd care to come and have luncheon with me one day in the House of Commons. There are one or two people I'd very much like you to meet.
I shall be delighted, Mr. Bellamy.
Oh, that's splendid. Now, apart from a good lunch, I hope you'll find...